Take a look at it. Isn't it amazing? This is the first time you're ever seeing a behind the scenes look at my setup. Are you ready? Let's go. Oh no! It's dusty. It's all dusty. That's not a good impression. That ain't a good impression at all. Just give me a few moments, okay?
A few moments later.
Anyways, now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and begin showing off the big guns. What do you mean by that? I'm going to be showing here the PC Tower. Yeah, bask in its glory right here. It is called the Cougar MG120, MG20, elegant and compact mini tower case. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, I didn't read it off of a, instructions manual. Yeah, I didn't read it off there. But yeah, this is what I decided to get off of a certain website that was kind of a little pricey, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this was pretty awesome considering the fact that how cool looking it is, considering the fact of its edge design and whatnot. Ooh, so slick. But this is from the outside, and considering the fact what's in the inside, you get to see how cool it is on the inside. Just trust me, it's gonna be freaking awesome. I'll be able to show you in there. Right now, you can probably see that the fact there is actually no cooling fan on right over here, because I decided not to get that yet, because cooling fans are, a little pricey nowadays, and yeah, it's just pricey and just lots of pricing, and I don't think it would be a good idea to get one of those nowadays. But anyway, let's check on the inside of the tower. Let's dissect it. And we're going to be dissecting it with this very useful, handy-dandy tool set that I got from this company called The Smiling Company. Yeah, you know what company it is anyways. Alright, it is open and we can see the inside, but it is a little dark though, so we're gonna need some light. Unfortunately though, I cannot get my flashlight for some odd reason, so I'll use another flashlight. With this, I decided to use this. But this is a charging box thing, which I have no idea what to call it though, so I just call it charging box thing. But actually, this thing has a 2-in-1 thing. Because not only is it a charging box thing, which charges phones and other things, it also is a flashlight. See? Isn't it pretty cool? Alright, so at the top of my head, I'll go ahead and try to list everything it has in here. So let's see. Right now, we got the Zotac Gaming GeForce GTX, which is actually not the correct one that I have from a following thing that I did follow onto something that follows. Okay, yeah, what I mean following by is I followed a Linus Tech Tips, tutorial thing. Yeah, you're probably gonna create the memes of Linus's face. I know you are. So you might as well go ahead and post it on my Discord server, which is down in the little description below if you want to go ahead and follow. Yes, this is a graphics card that I use to showcase all the things on that monitor over there. Unfortunately, like I said, this is not the 1650 Super. As you can see, it doesn't have the Super thing on there. I don't know where it would show it, but this is actually the 1650 OC. So, don't know what the OC stands for, but it's practically like, some kind of way, a little different than the Super, but it doesn't have the 6-pin connector over there, as you can see, because it has something different. I don't know what that thing is, but it's not the 6-pin connector. So, what over here is the XPG Gamma S5. What it is basically, it's some kind of thing that involves gigabytes of cache, or that's what it's called? Is it called cache? I have no idea. I'm not a computer nerd or a geek because I don't know what cache even means. Is it like some kind of like data junk or something? I have no idea. But anyway, it's supposed to help out with something. I put it into the Ultra M2 so as they're able to help. Over here we got the Ripjaws G-Skilled. If I'm correct, these are 4 gigabytes each. That can help with the RAM. These are both filled with RAM, 4 gigabytes each, which equal up to 8 gigabytes worth of RAM into the memory slots. So I got 2 more available. If I can add another one in there, I can. But the other one is being blocked by the cooling fan, which is from the AMD Ryzen that was included with the, if I'm correct, at the top of my head, inside the AMD Ryzen cooling, yeah, it's cooling in there, because it's a fan. What else is new? The AMD Ryzen cooling fan in there is with the chip that is involved in there, the CPU, is what it's called, is the 3100 Ryzen 3, it's a Gen 3 CPU. So, because that is involved with that, and it's all put in with the motherboard, which is an ASRock B450M Pro 4 motherboard, which is all attached on here too. All included with a bunch of wires that I don't know about, which is like a bunch of configuring and a bunch of stuff on there too. Over here we got the EVG 400 watt power watt supply, which is supposed to be used for a power watt supply for the oh god, excuse me. Do you always hate it every time when you burp on camera? That always happens to me. If I could make a compilation of every time I burp, I would. You know what? I actually can. That's actually not a bad idea. Anyway, back to the computer. So, showcasing that, we have seen about the power supply that we have right here. We're going to go on to the back side where there's actually an extra showcase of other stuff right here because it includes another bunch of wiring and stuff like that. So why not, let's do that, because we're gonna go open another dissection out here. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. One more thing I forgot to mention too, the fact that if anyone was curious about that one thing over here, this one pin right here, this actually is connection towards a cooling fan that's actually above right here. This came along with the, hold on, let me see. Right over here. This came along with actually the case itself, so it's an extra cooling fan that I put up there as same as well. You can actually put it anywhere that you desire along with there. It can be put over here, put over there, but I personally like to put it on top of here, because that way it can help with the magnetic system right over there. Like, you know, it's a magnetic thing. You know, a magnetic, like, sheet, something like that.
Bruh.
Hey, Dad, come back here! Let's just go to the backside. Alright, here it is, the back of the tower, where here you'll see all the internal organs. Yes, we finally managed to dissect it. Alright, let's see. Back here we'll get to see all the 400 PCU watt, that was EVG. Over here, all the wiring and whatnot. I don't know what this belongs here, but this is probably the SATA cable, well, SATA power watts over here. Power watts. Sorry. Excuse my friends over here for misinterpretations of wiring, stuff like that. But these are SATA cable wires and some other wirings over here. But there's our SATA powers, SATA cables, and whatnot. You can see over here, that's where it shows right here. And over here is the HDD case, which is the hard drive case, which we got right there is a Seagate 1 terabyte hard drive, which if I can pull out a little bit over here, gonna pull it out right there. As you can see, right there. Now I'm gonna pull it out all the way because I had some complications of trying to rearrange the wires and whatnot, which I'll probably have again. Which is going to be a whole lot of fun dissecting all of this stuff here again. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and reattach everything over here. Head on back to the computer and see what other stuff we got over here to showcase to all of you people to see how it all works on my new setup. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put our case over here back onto here with these awesome plugins too. So that way we can go ahead and get this thing set up and get it going once again. Let's go ahead and do this. so as you can see right here, if you can see my face a little bit, I hope you can. Over here you can see that we got the one wire right here for the extra 7 ports over there, which is like, for some odd reason, a little small. I'm not sure you can see it over there. Yeah, it's stuck between there now. Just get down from there so that way it doesn't cause trouble. Over here we got the HDMI cable, which I actually have a second one just in case if the other one does break. So go ahead and do this. Alright. And also too, we have the let's see, what is it called? The cable for the 400 watt PSU or PSI or whatever. PSI or PSU or something like that. It's the power watt thing. Cable that plugs it in order for me the computer to work. So you got this cable right here. If you don't have it, you might as well have to order it online somewhere. Maybe from an illegal website. If you can go ahead and do that, then by all means go ahead. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that, please. But still, if you have this, it will help you out a ton because it will be able to, you know, allow you to plug in things here and there. If you know what I mean. So you'll be able to, like, you know, plug into the system, and then you got the HDMI cable that plugs in for the graphics card, and then you got the thing for the tower that I'll be able to plug in for the USBs, for anything else that you have on there. And this thing right here, if you're going to ask, yes, it is a USB Wi-Fi adapter. It will be able to override anything that you have, and it's a big help. It's a big help because I was like clueless on what I was going to do without a Wi-Fi thing, but now I have a Wi-Fi thing, so yeah, I call it the Wi-Fi thing. I love calling things because it's funny. Even when you put a Y on it, you call it a thingy. Yeah, you call it a thingy. With all that set up, now we can go ahead and see how things will go in the long run. Alright, so as you can see right here, the computer now is on with these handy cool stickers right here, which, you know, a lot of people kind of really don't use nowadays, but, you know, it's still pretty cool to add on. I plan to add like a cool bunch of stickers right here. Maybe some promotional stickers if I get sponsored. Yeah, I'm not gonna get sponsored. But anyway, moving on, we're gonna go here into the BIOS menu right here just to see how everything is. So yeah, if you don't have, like, you know, what to do on these things, just go ahead and hit the delete key right over here. But you just gotta do it multiple times, and it'll just pop up right over here. But yeah, I already did it anyway, so you don't really need to know about that. Here, see, you get to see the 4 GB thing and stuff right here. Just all the details, the tweaks that we did. Well, I mean that I did. The advanced stuff. We're just checking to see if we got everything in here. The boot. We should be good to go. With that, we can go ahead and let's see, exit, save changes, and exit because everything is all good. Don't you just love the waiting game when you have to wait though? Yeah, it's just so awesome. Oh, here's our window. I mean, our window. Our window. Alright, so what left I have to showcase right over here is pretty much the other essentials: a keyboard, a headphones, and a monitor. So the keyboard is called a Signia keyboard. It's a wireless keyboard that comes with a little wireless USB thing right over here. So it's very handy, it's very helpful, and it prevents less wiring because I don't want to have to deal with that because I'm going to have to deal with that in the near future, and I know I am. These are headphones, which are, well, of course they're headphones. What else is new? But these headphones are actually RGB headphones, which are actually, like, you know, you can see they're swirling around headphones like that, and they're actually pretty cool. And they provide a really wide range between my ears and whatnot, and then I can barely, like, hear them, you know, when they're outside the range. But inside the range, they feel like you're actually listening to a movie theater. I can watch movies on this thing. It would be so awesome. I'm gonna love it. I'm definitely gonna love it, man. And the monitor right here is called an HP 24-inch 1920 1080p that I got at the Wall Street Journal. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I didn't get it at the Wall Street Journal. But I got it from Walmart over here, and it's probably between, like, somewhat of a good quality of money, but it is a little expensive if you guys didn't have it between your money range. You can probably get something that's a little bit less than that, but it's not going to be, like, the same as this one. But you could get a couple of these if it's in your money range, and you can probably, like, see about getting it for your setup. But you don't necessarily have to get, like, you know, 2 or 3 monitors just to get, like, you know, somewhere when it comes to getting a good setup like this. this is pretty much like a budget PC build setup thing, even though it wasn't actually just much of a budget, because when it comes to Amazon, their prices go way up like the Stokes. But in all seriousness though, one monitor should be fine to start out with if you're doing just a PC budget build. I mean, if it is a PC budget build, but just one monitor will be fine. And that's about it for the PC tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Okay, I know I keep forgetting to mention a lot of things, but this is kind of the last thing I forget to mention, and this is it. I forgot to mention that I also have two mouses over here, which is one is white and one is a cool, sweet black and gray color over here, which is actually pretty nice, actually. So I have two mouses, and the reason why, just in case if one goes dead and I have to recharge it, I got another one just in case if I'm ready to go when streaming. So yeah, I almost forgot to mention about these, but yeah, both of these are pretty cool, and I can't wait to use them. I hope everybody enjoyed the PC tour that I gave to you. I know it was pretty epic and sweet and so awesome, the fact that I actually managed to showcase this on my main channel over there, because I'm pretty much sure that everyone was so excited to see that I'm taking this new direction on here, and it was so positive too. And I'm really happy at the fact that everyone was just so, you know, warm and well reception. It was just received so well, the fact that everyone wanted me to, like, you know, do this, and the fact that now I'm taking this big step, it's absolutely amazing. I'm really happy about it too, and, you know, showcasing this, and just, it's just amazing. It really is amazing. I'm really happy about that, and I just can't wait to make new videos about it too. I'm really excited. That doesn't mean, like, you know, I'm like stepping back from Android videos whatsoever, because there are some, like, you know, things about when it comes to, you know, certain things when, you know, it comes to the Android videos that I've done. Like, for instance, when it comes to playing Poison games, there are some, like, you know, Poison games that have all the features that are on the Android system, but on the PC they don't, because I did some research upon them, and he doesn't really update that much on the PC as he does on Android. So we're gonna have to decide about that either way. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But, you know, in a sense, I still am really glad about this bright future, this kind of future that I'm really excited about, and I can't wait to see it, because streaming, video making, and all of this, it's absolutely amazing. It took about 6 to 7 years, man. Guys and girls, it just took so long. Well, I mean, it felt like it took so long, but it's just amazing. And I'm really happy about that too. So again, anyway, thank you everybody for watching this video. And as always, I'll see you next time in the next video. Ooh, man. That PC build, the PC showcase was absolutely insane. But again, if I have to, I will dissect it once more. See you later. See you later, guys. I'm just kidding.